Jeremy Meeks, the hot felon who captured the world's attention with just one photo. It wasn't a modeling shoot or a red carpet moment, it was a mugshot. Before that photo, Jeremy had already spent over 8 years in prison and was a former member of the Crips Street Gang. His piercing blue eyes, sharp jawline, and tattoos turned a criminal record into a modeling contract almost overnight. But behind that viral photo was a man with a dark past. Born into tough times, Jeremy's life was marked by crime and survival. Yet somehow, he went from prison walls to high-fashion runways, all because of his looks. In this video, we're gonna take a look at how Jeremy Meeks went from a convicted felon to a global model and actor, and how one picture changed everything. Jeremy Meeks was born in Washington on February 7, 1984, to Catherine Angier and Raymond Meeks. He grew up in a tough working-class family surrounded by poverty and crime. His childhood was difficult. Both his parents struggled with addiction. Jeremy once said, "I had to grow up fast, take care of myself, and bring something to the table so everyone could eat." But his family's story took a dark turn early on. When Jeremy was just a baby, his father was imprisoned for a serious crime that left his family shattered. That absence shaped much of Jeremy's early life. With his father gone and his mother facing her own struggles, Jeremy was left to figure things out on his own. He later admitted he often felt drawn to bad decisions, and when his family moved to Los Angeles, he found himself surrounded by gangs and violence. He said, "Next thing you know, I'm fighting and fighting and fighting. I had to learn really fast about colors, gangs, and neighborhoods." By 15, he was living on the streets and spent time in juvenile hall. Over the years, Jeremy spent more than 10 years behind bars. Being mixed race made things even harder for him. He once said, "For most light-skinned people, you're not black enough and you're not white enough." His unique looks and background always made him stand out. At 18, he was convicted of robbery and served 2 years in prison. Later, he faced more charges, including identity theft and forgery, but his last arrest in 2014 changed everything. What started as another mugshot ended up being his ticket to fame, the photo that would make him world famous. On June 18, 2014, Jeremy Meeks was arrested in Stockton, California, during a multi-agency operation called Operation Ceasefire. Police listed him as a convicted felon facing weapon charges he later denied. It seemed like just another arrest, until something unexpected happened. That same day, the Stockton Police Department posted his mugshot on Facebook along with a few others. But Jeremy's photo instantly stood out. Within 24 hours, it had exploded, over 15,000 likes and thousands of comments, mostly from women who couldn't get over how good-looking he was. His piercing blue eyes, sharp jawline, and tattoos made him go viral almost overnight. The internet nicknamed him the Hot Felon, and by the next day, sites like BuzzFeed were calling his mugshot a meme. Twitter users even started the hashtag #FelonCrushFriday, and just like that, a new internet star was born. As the post spread, it became one of the most viral mugshots ever uploaded by a police department. By 2021, it had racked up over 95,000 likes and 24,000 comments. Suddenly, Jeremy wasn't just another inmate, he was an internet sensation. Women went absolutely crazy over Jeremy Meeks. Like this man had a full criminal record, mugshot, charges, the whole thing, and none of it mattered. He was too good looking for anyone to care. When his mugshot hit social media, women completely lost it. Comments were wild. Jessica said he's too fine to be a thug. He can add another teardrop to his face after he murders this. Another girl said he can me. I don't mind, he could someone, but y'all would bail him out. Another girl said it's impossible for him to because anyone would love it. Another girl said I would pay him to me. And those are just a few examples. The comment sections were full of women losing their minds over this guy. Jeremy Meeks became proof that when someone's attractive enough, looks can make women forget everything else.
Convicted felon Jeremy Meeks, who was arrested on weapons charges, has already become a viral hit, and his photo is on Facebook alone, has more than 60,000 likes. Some fans have been getting into the frenzy, with one commenting, "I would arrest him too, hottest bad boy I've ever seen. I bet he'll be making money from endorsements in no time." What do you think about this one? I mean, this has gone berserk online.
I mean, clearly, look at him. This is a very, very attractive man.
Have you seen it? It's the picture that launched an internet sensation. Blue eyes, full lips, and a strong jawline. But this is no modeling picture, it's a mugshot. Well, today, this convict is telling his side of the story. Nick Monticelli spoke with the California man some are calling the fine felon.
And they found a pistol in my trunk.
Stockton police arrested 4 yesterday in a gang roundup. It was great police work, but the only attention police are getting is on their Facebook page for Jeremy Meeks.
I just visited my wife and she said that I blew up all over Facebook.
All over Facebook and all over the world. On Stockton's page, more than 24,000 likes and more than 6,000 comments. Vanessa Vieira writing, "If this guy broke into my house, I'd make him forget why he broke in within 30 seconds. Laugh out loud." Lady Santiago, "I'd got 50 shades on that man. Oh, God, yes."
This guy is hot, man.
There you go.
At least
right,
you know
Conley?
at least
Oh my
you,
gosh.
right?
I'm just looking up from my computer and
My God.
It's your kind of criminal.
Like pale blue eyes. Hey, at least you know what you're in store for. He has a prison record. So what?
That's true. He lays it all out there for you.
Right.
This is somebody you're attracted to, Carly?
Any woman would be attracted to him.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Look at that.
Well, you didn't answer my question.
Yeah, of course yeah.
Look, Aaron Hernandez is not a bad-looking guy, right?
That's exactly what they seem to be saying.
He's even better looking
No,
than
actually, Aaron Hernandez is unattractive.
No,
But if he was, then it would be
I
okay
disagree.
what he did.
What do you think, Carly, about
regarding Aaron Hernandez,
Yeah,
I think he's very hot. Yes, I do.
I know.
The hot mugshot guy named Jeremy Meeks. You know, ooh, yes, remember that?
Oh,
Yep,
handsome.
there he is. That's him.
That is the sexiest, hottest mugshot I've ever seen.
That's an actual mugshot.
This guy's eyes, lips, and chiseled face were a hit with the ladies, thousands of them posting comments on Facebook and Twitter.
Oh boy, some of the comments Ashley says, what's he guilty of? First degree sexiness? Erica says, they can lock me up anytime and throw away the key with him.
Well, a mugshot is going viral, not because of the guy's rap sheet, but because of, well, take a look. He's smoking hot. Supermodel hot. The mug of Jeremy Meeks getting more than 50,000 likes on the Stockton, California Facebook page with lots and lots of comments like, don't send him to prison, he's going to change, send him to me. And don't mind me just picking up my jaw off the floor, tucking my tongue back in.
Oh
Gorgeous, such a shame though.
While waiting for his court hearings, Jeremy's bail was set at over $1 million. His mother started a GoFundMe to raise money for his release, and his sister helped use some of those funds to hire a defense lawyer. Eventually, his case was moved to federal court, where he was convicted for possession of a firearm and sentenced to 27 months in federal prison. But even then, his story was far from over. His fame didn't fade inside prison, it only grew. Every day, he received hundreds of letters from women all over the world. Women sent him money and nudes hidden inside books, love letters, and even offers from modeling agencies waiting for him to get out. Jeremy later admitted that the judge showed him mercy by giving him a shorter sentence, so he could take advantage of his sudden fame. The only thing that saved me, which was such a blessing, was my judge, he said. He helped me in so many ways. After serving about 13 months, Jeremy was released in 2016, and the moment he stepped out, his life changed fast. He was flooded with modeling offers, brand deals, and interviews. He went from an inmate to an internet celebrity almost instantly. A few years later, in 2018, Jeremy flew to Moscow to appear in a music video for Russian pop star Olga Buzova. He was reportedly paid $180,000 for just 4 hours of work. From there, the money started rolling in, and so did the lifestyle. He began buying luxury cars, jewelry, and designer clothes, taking spontaneous trips to Paris, Dubai, and even the Maldives. Jeremy spent an entire month in the Maldives, staying in beachside villas that cost around $30,000 a day. It was a world completely different from where he came from, pure luxury, ocean views, and no limits. But Jeremy also said fame hit him fast, and coming from where he did, it was overwhelming. He was surrounded by people from his old neighborhood who needed help, and he didn't hesitate to give it. He was paying everyone's bills, keeping the lights on for their kids, helping whoever he could. He said, I felt like I was the bank. After his release in 2016, Jeremy Meeks quickly signed with White Cross Management, the same agency that helped him transition from prison life to the modeling world. His first headshots dropped in June 2016, and by the next year, he was walking runways. In February 2017, he made his debut for Philippe Plein during New York Fashion Week, and soon after, he was seen on runways in Cannes and Milan. Jeremy's face was everywhere, from campaigns with Carolina Lemke alongside Bar Rafali to magazine covers like L'Officiel Homme and MMC. By 2019, he even signed a $15 million deal to launch his own fashion line. And in 2022, he became the face of the Swiss fragrance brand Gizeda ambassador. He didn't stop at modeling. Jeremy Meeks also stepped into acting. In less than a year, he shot 5 movies, even though he had 0 acting experience at the time. It just shows the real power of being extremely handsome. From prison to the runway, and now to film sets, Jeremy kept surprising everyone. As he once said, if anyone would have told me 10 years ago that I was gonna be traveling the world, walking in fashion shows, acting in movies, I don't know what I would have done. Jeremy Meeks was once married to Melissa Meeks. She was actually his nurse while he was in prison. One day, she sent him a letter that said, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm your nurse, and even asked if he had any women in his life. That simple message turned into something real. They started talking, fell in love, and later got married. Together, they had a son named Jeremy Jr. It's crazy when you think about it. Even before the fame, before the viral mugshot, Jeremy's looks already had that kind of effect. His face alone made people fall for him. But once that mugshot went viral and fame hit, everything changed. The attention and spotlight made their relationship harder to maintain. They were married from 2008 to 2018, but things took a turn when Jeremy was spotted kissing Topshop heiress Chloe Green. If you don't know who she is, Chloe is the daughter of British billionaire Philip Green. In 2017, Jeremy and Chloe were first seen together on a yacht in Turkey, a photo that shocked everyone. From prison to dating a billionaire's daughter, it's almost unbelievable. In 2018, Chloe gave birth to their son Jaden Meeks Green, But by 2019, they had split up, remaining on good terms while co-parenting their child. Today, Jeremy Meeks is living a much more peaceful life, far from the chaos of his past. After everything he's been through, he's using his story to make a difference, especially for kids growing up in the same kind of environment he came from. He now works with underprivileged youth, helping them stay away from gangs and violence, and guiding them toward a better path. For Jeremy, it's personal. Growing up surrounded by gun violence, he's seen how easily young people can get lost without real role models or guidance. That's why he's been dedicating his time to mentorship programs and visiting juvenile halls, reminding kids that he's been exactly where they are. He's been working closely with organizations, visiting group homes, and speaking to teens about his own journey from prison to international fame. His goal is simple: to inspire them to believe that no matter how rough their start is, it doesn't have to define their future. It's crazy how many attractive people have wild beginnings, but somehow, they always end up in a completely different world. Take Jordan Barrett, for example. He went from stealing to becoming a global supermodel. Or Sean O'Pry, whose life changed overnight just because of a few prom pictures. If you want to know more about their stories, check out these videos next.